Hi guys, Merv back with you, Bonsai with Merv. What I do want to do is show you what our root over rock is doing. If you remember, go back, I do believe 6-8 months ago, we did a root over rock, a Malpighiaea root over rock. And in fact, whilst I was looking at this is the way I went into the pot. I thought this was a perfect front. However, on further, you look at that rock. Look how it's showing itself off nicely with that root over it, and the plant can be turned and twisted in order to change the front. And I do believe at a later date I am going to make changes. But as you can see, this Malpighiaea is doing beautifully. It's flowering now, and hopefully will be pollinated extremely well, and within the next couple of weeks we'll have cherries on it. Those little cherries are pretty as ever. The Malpighiaea punicifolia is a plant that we can push and flower, I'd say, at least 3 times a year, maybe 4. If you're diligent enough, it's an acid-loving plant, mirror acid, and it'll start pushing flowers. So keep on keeping on and enjoy, and we will eventually get into this again and show you what we're going to do. At the same time, what I do want to do is show you also intro into our azalea. If you go back to, I think it was March of 14, somewhere around there, March of 14, when we started working on this and getting into this. And then again, a year ago, it was August to September, when we really cut out the main big branch that was helping thicken up our trunk a little bit, and we defoliated. It was defoliating March, it started growing in, and I've shown you how to keep on getting branch ramification. And as you can see, we are developing some really nice branch ramification because of what I did on a consistent basis. Let it grow 4 to 6 leaves, boom, take off the tip. It's ready to be tipped again. As you can see how long this one has gotten. You see it's kind of getting out of proportion. However, I do not really want to tip it now, because come October, come early fall to mid-fall, that's when azaleas start setting buds. And you know, if we start trimming hard and getting rid of all of the tips and possible bud formations areas, we're not going to have that many flowers come February, March of next year. So I would really like to let it keep on going. We'll fertilize it, we'll grow it, we'll enjoy it, and come next spring, we'll show you what it looks like, hopefully full of flowers. And then right after it finishes flowering, we will then be able to trim back hard, reshape, redesign a little bit where it's necessary, and move on to the next phase. But as you can see, developing beautifully. And one of the main reasons why I brought this on is because we are going to introduce you to some smaller azaleas. This is not a dwarf azalea. This is a standard azalea. I'm going to introduce you to dwarf azaleas, and we're going to start working on them and creating bonsai. Remember what we did with the boxwoods, such really inexpensive new plant out of the nursery. Well, we have inexpensive new azaleas out of the nurseries, and we're going to start playing with them. Start working and creating bonsai. I appreciate for you being with me. Watch for our azaleas coming up, and subscribe to us, YouTube, Facebook. Let us know what you want to see, where you'd like to go with bonsai, and we'll only be too happy to move in that direction. Thank you for being with us. Look after you. Have a great day. Bye now.